All right, Sunday night. We're almost at a day 100, guys. If you're new to this is the journey of 0 to 1 billion. It's basically just me documenting myself, building my business. I talk about what I do every day, and I talk about the pursuit and what's going on in the current moment. So, Sunday night, I usually plan out my goals for the week on Sunday night. And, guys, right now, if you're still watching, go ahead and comment one goal that you would want to accomplish this week, and by next Sunday I'll read the comments. Yeah, I always promise about I'll read the comments. I don't think I'm gonna read the comments again in this video, guys. I'm trying to just make this quick. So a couple things I want to talk about, guys. So my day today mostly just contained looking at on-market deal flow, understanding on-market deal flow, as well as basically signing NDAs. And I emailed a bunch of brokers, guys. All the brokers in my city, I went ahead and emailed them. It was about 150. And one goal I have for this coming week is I want to make sure that I'm on time for all the things I have planned this week. I have at least 6 things planned this week, with like time being very sensitive with each one. So for this week, I want to make sure I'm on time for everything I have planned. Yeah, just reminds me of something I need to do. But anyways, tomorrow's video, guys, I want you guys to watch tomorrow's video. I'm making a video with someone who's very interesting, so make sure you keep an eye out for tomorrow's video. And guys, it's been about a month of me doing off-market deal flow, and I'm kind of just reflecting. And before you know it, man, you could be spending a whole year doing something. So what have I been doing? What have my results been? I think the deals that I've been looking at, because I'm taking a look at a couple of these deals. Just yesterday, I got financials from $1 to $2 million business. I can't disclose the exact amount because there's NDAs being signed in between. But I think I need to think bigger. I need to look larger. I need to look further beyond to find the exact kind of business I'm looking for. The cold calls and everything are actually effective so far, because I actually speak to owners and I actually get to see financials. But the problem is, my attempt for what I want, when it actually works, it doesn't give me the results I want because I'm not setting it up right. I need to look bigger. So another goal for this coming week is doing 100 cold calls, which I usually do like around 200 in a week, something like that, 200 to 300. But this week I want to switch it up. I think I need to change up my strategy. I need to do more on-market deal flow. I need to have some more conversations with brokers. And as a result, I want to do 100 cold calls, but I want to look at either 1 or 2 financials for businesses. And I noticed that most of the businesses that cash flow about 500,000 plus in earnings, they usually make about 3 million to 4 million in revenue. So instead of looking at businesses that make anywhere between 1 to 2 million in revenue, I need to double that. Because from what I've seen so far, if you make anywhere between 1 to 2 million in revenue, you'll make somewhere between 150 to 350,000, maybe 400,000 on a good year. But those businesses are too dangerous. They're just too small. And I might bite myself in the foot by going for those. I need to go for something bigger, because it's going to prevent me from doing as much mistakes because there's more money. But anyways, yeah, so as far as the approach, there's 2 different methods as far as approaches. You could either take a shotgun method or a sniper method. Shotgun method is basically what I've been doing, right? You just go far and wide in between. You just shoot, right? But a sniper method is like, you take a lot of time before shooting and you make sure the outreach you do is very specified. So that way when someone actually answers, it's more of a sniper effect. Rather, like if I'm doing a sniper method on cold calls, I'm gonna take about 100 businesses in a week, and I'm gonna call these 100 throughout the week, over and over and over, so people get used to my name. They get used to the time of me calling. You know what I mean? That's more of a sniper approach. I'm still taking a shotgun approach, although I recently got advice to not do that. I got advice, instead of going wide, go deep. But I want to continue to go wide, just with bigger businesses. Another method that I would want to utilize is the referral networks. Like, I want to speak with brokers. I want to get good with brokers. But that's not even what I mean. I want to also like have a meeting with an accountant who is representing these sort of businesses that I'm trying to reach out to. So maybe take one of them out for lunch or something like that, build some kind of relationship. I have an idea on how I want to do that. The idea is something like this. It's like you somehow get good with, but it takes forever. When I explain it, it'll take forever probably. You want to LinkedIn message a bunch of people who are friends with the accountant. So you get good with one person, and they give you a referral to this next person to speak to you. I've heard of people doing that, and it worked very, very well. I've never tried it, but I know for sure that that's very much like a sniper effect, because it's very specified and it's going to take long. But yeah, I want to somehow connect with these accountants who represent these people, because accountants and lawyers, guys, they have the best connections. They have the best networks. You'd be surprised. They know the most important kind of people. So I guess for this week, 100 cold calls. I want to speak to more brokers, look at least 1 or 2 deals, and work on networking with accountants. So another couple things happening this week is I'm finally going to start selling at my new job. Finally out of training, going to hit the ground, and I'm ready to just attack, man. It's time for me to start making some money. And I also have a bunch of court meetings this week for my case. If you're not familiar, there is a case going on. But I'm really worried to miss any sort of meetings this week. Like, every day I have to be on point. But yeah. Something else that's been happening, I've been having a lot of conversations with people I know about people saying money doesn't buy happiness, like shouldn't be your main focus. Because whenever I talk about money, it just sounds like, you know, that's all I'm after, and I'm like, this is a greedy guy. But honestly, guys, at the position I'm at, if you're not thinking that way, then there's something wrong with you. If you really truly are like stuck, you don't have money, you need money, man. Like, you gotta think that way. You gotta think like nothing else is as important as me getting my life together and being able to support myself. It's logically sound, man. Money is the most important thing at this point. Doesn't mean I'm gonna sell my soul. Doesn't mean all these other things. That's all assumptions. All I'm saying is it's the most important thing. Money doesn't buy happiness. I don't even think of it that way, man. Like, people that think that way kind of piss me off. Who cares if it makes you happy or not? It doesn't matter. If you have money, you could be sad. And if you don't have money, you could be sad. If you don't have money, you could be happy. And if you have money, you could be happy. The truth is, life is going to give you ups and downs. You're going to be sad and you're going to be happy regardless of how much money you have. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. You shouldn't think of things that way. You should think of things more in terms of what gives you peace. Right? It doesn't matter if it makes you happy. Even if I gave you pizza, like, let's say I gave you your favorite food every single day, and your favorite food, for example, is pizza. Let's say I give you pizza every single day. Some days you're not gonna like it. So it doesn't matter if something makes you happy. Even the most, like, that's with everything in life. Everything's ups and downs. Who cares if money brings you happiness? How about you get money and then worry about it? You know what I mean? It's like someone saying like, yeah, I'm such a nice person. But no, genuinely, you're not a nice person unless you have the capability to be a mean person and decided not to be mean and decided to be nice. Like, you're not loyal unless you had the opportunity to be disloyal and decided not to do that. You know what I mean? You're not, like, you and your spouse don't have a good relationship until you've been through a bad situation with them and it was handled in a great way. You have to have the opposite option to be considered for the opposite of it, if that makes any sense. So what I'm saying is, if you think money doesn't buy happiness, you are not qualified to even say anything unless you have money and then decided. You really aren't. Right? I hope I'm not taking it to the extreme. I just think it makes a lot of sense. How do you know money doesn't buy you happiness? You don't have money. You don't even know, like, you're coping, man. Like, you don't actually know what it feels like. You might imagine you know, but if money doesn't buy you happiness, how about you get money and then still decide what makes you happy? Why can't you just have a great life? Why can't you have best of both? I just don't understand. Maybe you just aren't able to make money. You know what I mean? Maybe that's the truth. But if you're still watching at this point, go ahead and comment 1 billion in the comments and type in at least one goal for this week, okay? Peace.